Hey, you guys, this is Kid86, aka Raymond. I have to say, guys, that was the most saddest and most powerful episode that we've ever seen right there. The Tangled Web. A lot has happened in this video, and let me tell you, hard to hard to fathom what the heck we just watched. We've seen how what really happened to Eve. We've seen how Arachnid put all his hard work and determination in this game, and his dad, Isaac's dad, didn't do anything. We saw how they met Noah. We saw how they met Archie and Mike, aka Michael. It was a lot of questions have been I need to are being answered right now. I hope we can get a good answer on this. Finding out why Abraham was with Isaac's mom. Either she's cheating on him, or it could be something else. I'm not sure. That's the one thing. But anyway, guys, it was a very emotional film, a video. As you guys could see, I've actually cried my eyes out. And as you guys know, yes, I am wearing the same shirt because I decided to do my prediction video on the same day after when I watched the video. So, man, all I know, guys, is that that's why it was called Eve. It was after his sister. I had a feeling it would. I think that was her name. But then like I said before, we learned a lot. We knew about what Abraham's past was. We saw him with hair, seeing him how he wanted to revolutionize gaming forever by creating a game after seeing a lot of other games, which I liked very much on the video that he's talking about how games have evolved. We've seen Atari, then we saw Nintendo. We've seen a lot of like what will come next after Nintendo. We all know that. I'm sure you guys have heard me said that on the reaction video. We had the Super Nintendo, and then we had the N64, and then the PlayStation, and so on and so forth. All these games that actually came alive. But man, we've seen a lot how Abraham put all his work and determination and different things. He wanted a game that was that you could do whatever you want and and just be free. But Joseph wanted something different. And Abraham did not like that. We all seen how upset he really was, saying this is not the game that he wanted. It was tough to watch. I mean, it was cool seeing Isaac as a little kid. And after that, we seen Eve. It's just how she died that was the saddest part of the whole video that made me really upset. But then after we seen that the blood spot, that was where she was. I kind of wondered why we kept seeing it over and over and over again. Every time when Isaac comes into his house. So it was really tough to watch, and it did raise a lot of questions, and some of the questions were answered. But then it's funny how, like I said before, if you guys heard me, they were in the canvas shop. I overheard saying that the canvas shop was bankrupt and it was abandoned. So they decided to, and then he actually bought the building. It's just some of the questions never answered. So I was right. I did say some of my choices, who the Overlord. I had a feeling Joseph was the Overlord. But speaking of the Overlord, I think the time has come for me to make my choice. And guys, we're not having not one, not two choices. We've got 6 choices. 6 choices that I find really hard to believe. Which is a first for everybody, but you know what? I'm willing to do this, but in order for me to make my choice, we got to go step by step on everything that we've seen. So, guys, without further ado, welcome to episode 23. I have a feeling this 23rd episode might be the finale, because why give us 6 choices instead of 2? That kind of tells us that this is the last and final video, because as you guys know, VidCon's coming in 2 weeks. Maybe that's why. I don't know. So without further ado, guys, let's get this started. Now we got A through F. Now I'm gonna go one by one to give you a description on why I believe those are the right choices. All right, let's do this. Become the Overlord. That kind of tells me right there that we all know that Joseph is the Overlord because the way that he was talking. So he was the Overlord the whole time. As you guys may have remembered, he's the one who put his money and every financial support on this game. And as you guys know, Arachne was the only one who was doing the details and everything. So for him to be the Overlord, that he would have dominion over the whole gaming world. So why is that a good choice? Maybe he will have what he wants. Have the game that was made for him, and just him alone. But he has nobody to take over. You know that. But I digress. I don't think becoming the Overlord will be his choice. Now, we got B. Reset the game. Now, as you guys may have known, you guys know exactly about reset. If you guys are a Nintendo fan like I am, you all know in the Nintendo games, mostly a lot of video consoles, they always have that reset button. You know, every time you make a mistake, you can reset and start all over. And as you guys may have remembered, Arachnid wanted this world just to get an escape. You can do whatever you want and not care in the world about the real world. Just vent, and if you're having a bad day, just go into the world. It makes you feel better. Because that's what he wanted in this game, but Joseph had different plans. So for me, I think reset the game might be a good idea, but we have 4 more choices to go over. Get recognition. As you guys may have remembered, that he was the one who created the game, and he wanted to get support on what and how he did the whole work. And he wanted just want his face to be out there instead of Joseph's face, being the one. Although he put the money in there, but he didn't create it. He just wants to get the support and also the fame, I would say, to be be recognized as the man who created something extraordinary. But you can't always get what you want, but we'll see. Alright, now we're on D, which is kill Joseph. I mean, think about this, guys. We've seen how he killed Isaac, but I have a feeling that he'll be alive, because I bet the servant, aka the Overlord, which is his dad, I have a feeling that he'll bring him back to life. But know this: if we do give him that choice to kill Joseph, Isaac dropped the golden gun, and with that gun, one shot, one kill, ends it all. So I think he'll pick it up and shoot Joseph with it, and he'll be gone. And then he'll be free from all this anguish and all this, what's that word I'm looking for? I'm not saying it's jealousy, but I think it's just anguish and pain, knowing that he put all this hard work in this game and he didn't get credit for it. Anyway, become rich. Well, guys, having a creative and very extraordinary game, like I said before, I think it would be a good idea if he would make money off of it, because knowing that he created a world where you can just do whatever you want, just vent, and if you're having a bad day, just get away from it all and be in this game, and then you'll feel better and you can come back home. So, become rich, that's one thing. But I highly doubt he'll pick that. And last but not least, the letter F, which is wish for love. Now, guys, as we've seen from the video, that he was with Isaac's mom, which I find a little unusual. Let me stop right there. You know, I kind of find it hard to believe that when Abraham had hair, it looked exactly like Isaac's hair. And it kind of makes me wonder, is that his dad? I highly doubt that, but you never know. It's just that the way that he treated him like as his own, well, kind of, but although he didn't pay attention to him at all, it made me believe that maybe that is his dad, but I don't think so. Wish for love. I don't think he ever loved anything in his life. Uh, uh, like I said before, we've seen him with Isaac's mom. Uh, makes you wonder what was that about. But that's the thing, guys. That is the thing. I am not sure. Maybe we'll get the rest of the answers on the next episode. But I'm not. But I'm still on that fence on that point. But well, look. Hey, let's talk about the next video that's coming up. This might be the season finale of it. I have a feeling it might be. Well, he said we have 2 more videos left. This might be one of the 3. Maybe the next one will be like a 2-parter. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired because I just got off work, and after watching that, it took a lot out of me. Knowing that what Isaac was going through, and then we find out why he was acting the way he was. It was because of his father, and after that, losing a sister. Like I said, when I did the tweet, and we did that little Easter egg thing. Seeing Isaac doing a family intervention, which, like I said before, when I had messaged Jesse, I can't wait to see the BTS on this. He actually messaged me and stated, to be honest with you, this actually took 1 take, so I have no BTS. So I was shocked. After when we seen how he said, we know the pain that you're going through, he said, you don't want it. You don't want to have my pain. His dad, well, Jesse's dad, looked at Isaac and said, which they thought he was Jesse, I would take the pain away. And he looked at him and said, no, you have it. You just don't know it yet. That right there, we've seen that the pain and suffering. Maybe how he would directed it at him, knowing that he was the one who gave him those bruises and everything. That was sad. Now we kind of seen why he was the way that he was. Was the person that he wanted to be, or well, actually not chose to be, but wanted to be, but who he had to be. He felt all this pain and suffering. He decided just to give it out to anybody, treating everybody with disrespect. But what sucked about that is, and I'm going to say this with kindness of heart, the way that he was doing all this to everybody. Isaac was being mean to everybody. He didn't want to get close. You don't want to be me. You don't know me. I think it did a number on his dad very much. Maybe he believed that a lot of people are just like him. No, that's what I don't believe. Sorry, guys. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, but I've been talking a lot all the way through the video what I did. And I'm tired too. I had a tiring day at work today. But I have a feeling that if he does reset the game, or it could be B or D, to be honest with you. But I have a feeling Isaac will come back to life, because as you guys know about the biblical story, Isaac was shot and killed, and then he was killed, and then he was brought back to life. So I have a feeling the servant might bring him back, and he will be stopped. I think we will see like a different version of the game if the choice that Arachnid would choose was to reset the game. Everything will go back to the way it was, like it never happened. Like I said before, guys, when you play a video game and you mess up and you keep losing lives, you press reset, you want to start all over. That's the thing. What if he wants to start all over to have this game be what he wanted it to be? Just a peaceful world where you can just wander off, do whatever you want, just a vent, and then after that, when you're done, just take it off and be back home. That's what I think. Well, guys, let me go get out my trusty pencil here. So A is out of the question. C, I highly doubt he'll choose that. And you can forget these right here. E and F. Become rich, I highly doubt it. And wish for love, I don't know. From the way that we've seen him before, I highly doubt it's about love. Now it's come to the conclusion that B and D are the ones that I would choose. To be fair, guys, the one there's only one answer that I want to see happen, and that is I want both of this to happen. I'm 50-50 on this, guys. Reset the game or kill Joseph. Know this. I would love the game to reset, and so everything can go back to the way it was, start all over. But I think he wants to get rid of Joseph because knowing that he put all the work and all his determination into this game, and he didn't do anything about it. It kind of shows me that Arachnid would want justice, I would say, or the truth to come out, knowing that he was the one who created the game, not him. But if I know Arachnid, if I say I do, I think he would reset the game and he wanted it to be the way he wanted it to be. But if he does take this route, he'll be just like him. But all I can say, guys, is that we've seen all through episode 22, A Tangled Web, we've seen a lot of big moments, sad moments, and all our questions were answered. But for Isaac, like I said before, I know I keep saying that, sorry. I have a bad habit of saying the same things over and over again. But Isaac can pretend to be this tough guy, thinking that, oh, nothing bothers me and everything. Keep kidding yourself that. I mean, he was scared to fight Arachnid before, but then after that, he just pretended to be a tough guy to let him know that you don't scare me. But Arachnid knows that he did scare him. But here's something that I wanted Isaac to win because the one thing that Isaac was fighting for his family to come back together. And what do you think Arachnid was playing this game for? We knew he did it for himself. All the way through, we actually asked the question, why was Arachnid playing this game in the first place? And now we do know. He wanted recognition. He just wants to be taken credit for it. For me, he's doing this for himself. But Isaac is fighting for his family. He wants his little sister back. And that shows right there that Isaac was the good guy after all. Well, actually, he is a good guy. Because he's willing to do whatever it takes to get that wish to bring his sister back, while Arachnid was doing it for himself just because he wanted to get credited for the game. That's why Arachnid will lose. We've seen what happened, and he believes that he won. I have a feeling that Isaac will come back alive and stop him, and we'll see how Isaac will become the hero that Jesse pointed him out to be. Maybe we will see that moment where Isaac will become that hero. I can't wait to find out what happens. So, guys, I'm 50-50 on reset the game and stop Joseph. And as for the next game, like I said, I have a feeling Isaac will come back alive and it will defeat Arachnid. But then the question will be, when and what will his wish be? I don't know, guys. After seeing 22, I think 23 is going to be a lot for us to handle. So, I can't wait, and I'm sure you guys can't wait too. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reaction, more gameplay. Drop some likes on this video if you enjoyed this. That was a powerful video. I left the tweet for Jesse, so I hope he does see it. That was amazing. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe if I'm right, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure, but we'll find that out together. Alright, you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, stay positive.